She held me in her arms at the door, and I broke down in tears. After 15 long years, the same house stood before me, the same porch, the same walls, but everything felt smaller. Time had carved its mark on it all. Only one thing was exactly the same, my mother's embrace. She led me inside. The kitchen where she used to give me chocolate chip cookies now echoed with silence. The walls still had the same family photos, except one was missing, my father's. I didn't ask why. She didn't tell me. We sat together quietly, the kind of silence that holds years of words we were both too afraid to say. She looked at me gently and said, "Your father changed, near the end. A lot." I swallowed hard and asked the question I feared the most. Did he ever think about me? Without saying a word, she stood up and pulled out an old tin box from a wooden drawer. "He left this for you. Said he could never bring himself to send them." I opened the box slowly. Inside were dozens of letters, all addressed to me, in his handwriting. I opened the first one. "Son, the day you walked out, my house turned into a prison. I thought I had one, but the next morning I realized I had lost everything. Your silence was louder than any words. Your absence punished me every day." I opened another. "Today is your birthday. Your mother made a cake, but there were only 2 plates on the table. I sat in your empty room for an hour, thinking, maybe I was wrong. Maybe not every man needs to hold a gun, some need wings." My hands trembled. My vision blurred with tears. Years of resentment melted into sorrow. This wasn't the cold, stubborn man I had remembered. This was a broken father, filled with regret. My mother sat beside me and told me stories I never knew. She said in his final years, he tried to understand aviation. He read books on flight, visited a library, and once went to a local air show. He never forgave himself, she whispered. She told me that one evening, he was sitting on the roof, staring up at the sky. He said, "Maybe he's up there somewhere. Maybe my son's arms are finally touching the sky." I sat there stunned. I realized we often see our parents as enemies of our dreams. But the truth is, they are often prisoners of their own past. My father was a product of his time. In his world, manhood was proven through sacrifice in war, not flight. I spent the rest of the night listening to my mother. She showed me everything she had saved for me, my childhood drawings, old school papers, my toy airplane, one my father had carved himself but never gave me. And then, I found one final letter, dated just before he died. "Son, I never learned how to say sorry. But if you ever come back, just know my pride was smaller than your dream. And for that, I'm sorry. Your father, Musa."